Crush, lemon, ice, women, stems, pimps, bubble, Benzes, syringes, Cartier lenses. I'm not in the game, I'm in the business. I live for the rush, I love the thug. Niggas out for they double up, stuff 'em up. I'm stocky, rock Armani, fleeces with the beefs and broccolis. Catch me at the lobby, dice game scheming. Come with a demon in league with 5 G's even blinging in the courtroom. In my beach, bubble goose snorkel. I'll extort you in the pins for your cool G hat and your blue Timbs. When I bid, I'm on it. Have your man singing love songs standing on top of the toilet. Crush, linen, ice,
what is up, guys?
women,
Welcome to
stems,
another episode of
pimps,
Maximilian Must Know. I did my shaving routine a couple weeks back, and a few different viewers and subscribers have asked me to do a grooming routine video. So I'm going to do that. And because I go through quite a ritual when I get up in the morning, I thought I would go through the whole thing with you guys. I don't claim it to be the best way to do anything. It's just mine. There's 3 ways to do something: a right way, a wrong way, and your own way. And I don't know if this is right or wrong, but I've put a shitload of time and learning and studying into it. And I'm constantly complimented on my skin and how I smell. So I do know that it works for me. Now, when I wake up in the morning, my hours at work are normally between noon and 8, so I'll get up around 10:30 a.m. And the first thing I do when I wake up is I take a whiff of these Portland General Store tobacco selling smelling salts, just to pop my head up and to sort of wake me up. And smelling salts, I'm sure you guys, a lot of you know, is used in the NFL or in boxing. When someone thinks they have a concussion, they'll put ammonia under their nose. And if their head snaps back, they're okay. If not, they have a serious problem. Now, these don't have ammonia in them. These just have a little bit of a tobacco aroma. And it does sort of wake you up in a way. It's not going to jerk your head back, but it's sort of, if you're sleepy, it sort of helps to remove that sleepiness, sort of gets you ready. I don't really drink coffee, so that's how I sort of get my little pep in the morning. They're great. You can go to Portland General Store online to get those. I then drink a glass of bottled water with a teaspoon of fiber for regularity, and I also put a teaspoon of cayenne pepper in it and a teaspoon of Brad's apple cider vinegar. I had high blood pressure a couple years ago, and rather than go on medication, I actually was able to bring it down with my own regimen. Last year for me was about getting sober. This year is about losing some more weight and getting in really good shape. And the cayenne pepper has tons of good benefits. There are herbalists that claim it will stop a heart attack on the spot by sending a rush of blood to the heart. I'm not sure if I believe that, and I hope I don't ever have to find out. But it is great for detoxing and to help prevent blood clotting. I think apple cider vinegar is amazing. It helps with indigestion, heart health, teeth whitening. Just a great and cheap way to be healthy. With that, I take a fish oil supplement to get my omega-3s. So this is cold water fish oil. After that, I take a green tea extract pill. You have to be careful with these because the supplements that provide energy, the green tea supplements, can be a little bit dangerous. They've led to liver problems, so you don't want to take too much green tea. The supplement is fine, but you don't want to take anything that is used for energy or dieting with green tea because it can be dangerous. I also take a multivitamin with cardiovascular support. Usually I get it from GNC or Vitamin Shop, but this month I just got it from CVS. I also take milk thistle at night, which I don't have a bottle of right now, which has been shown to help with the liver. I take a taurine tablet, and taurine, for those of you guys who might not know, is a organic acid which is produced in the large intestine, and it's been shown to help with heart health as well. I do a CoQ10 pill, which is again another sort of good way to help your heart and cardiovascular support. And then I take hawthorn berry. Again, it's been known to reduce blood pressure. And I take a turmeric pill. And you could look up the benefits of turmeric online. I think that the key to good health is prevention, and so I try to be really healthy. I haven't been eating right for a long time, But that was my New Year's resolution this year, and so far so good. I'm trying to dump red meat, fried foods, a lot of starchy carbs. I'm giving myself, a day every month or so to eat what I want, but that's where I'm going. And then with breakfast, I take a daily, just a daily baby aspirin. My breakfast is either a fiber-based cereal or a fresh juice blend from Juice Press, which is near my house. They have fantastic smoothies with spirulina and dates and hemp oil and just really, really great stuff. So that's generally what my breakfast is. And as I said, guys, I'm not a GNC health nut, but I got this regimen down. It gives me energy and has really helped me with blood pressure. When you're a bit overweight and you drink a lot, your blood pressure goes through the roof and your liver's taxed. And what happens when your liver gets taxed is it starts to secrete too many enzymes, and that can show up in a blood test. And about 3 years ago, I was out one night. I drank 2 bottles of champagne to my head. It was my friend's birthday. And the next morning, I didn't eat much, and I didn't get much sleep. And I thought I was having a heart attack, and it turns out it was just an anxiety attack. But when I went to the hospital. When I went to the hospital, they were like, you're in fine health, but your blood pressure's a little high, and your liver is shooting out enzymes. So, you have to, if you drink a lot, you have to quit. And if you're doing pills, you have to quit. And so I took that really seriously, and I didn't want to go on medication. You really can't go on medication for your liver. And many of you know, if you damage your liver too badly, you get cirrhosis. First hepatitis usually happens, or fatty liver, but you start to get to that point of no return, and I never wanted to get there. So that was a scare for me, and I've been working since then to get healthy. And last year was about sobriety. This year is getting in the gym and working hard. So after that, I'll shower, and I'll either use a bar of soap from Santa Maria Novella, and their sandalwood soap is what I'm using now, or a soap from Lush, or a shower gel from Philosophy. The 3 shower gels that I have from Philosophy right now are a hot buttered rum, a gingerbread man, and just an eggnog one. These were all seasonal. I like these, but you guys should know Dr. Bronner also makes great soap, and so does Whole Foods. So if you don't have the option to pay $15 for a bar of soap or Philosophy, Bronner and Whole Foods soaps are great options. Philosophy, I've really enjoyed their holiday shower gels offerings. I've used all 3 of these. I don't have anything against Philosophy, but I think they're primarily a woman's brand, so I really only use the shower gel. So right now I'm either using these, or I'm using my Santa Maria Novella soap, or the soap that I got from Lush. Now, once every 2 weeks, I use a sea salt from Lush. This is actually an ocean salt face and body scrub. I'll show you guys what it looks like. It just looks like this. I don't think you can see it. That's what it looks like. So I'll use this once or every 2 weeks. You're going to hear a lot about Lush in this video. I think they make great products that are reasonably priced, work great, and aren't tested on animals. I use this scrub to exfoliate my skin. As I said, this is their sea scrub. It has avocado in it. It has coconut. It has fresh lime extracted in vodka, and it works great. It's not cheap. This is a small size, and it's $22, but the large size is $35. On non-shaving days, I've really been using this L'Occitane Verdun Pure Face Wash. I got a bunch of these small travel bottles really cheap at TJ Maxx, and I've been enjoying it. I really use Nay from Japan, which I've reviewed, and a lot of people have bought and are happy with. But this is pretty damn good too, and it's got a good, nice, minty, aquatic thing going on. I'll wash my hair twice a week, usually, and condition it once. And what I wash it with is this clove and cinnamon rosemary and peppermint oil shampoo bar, also from Lush. And to condition it, guys, what I use is this DR Harris coconut conditioner. And you could sort of see it comes in a tub, and it's just this beautiful sort of yogurty, consistently, really wonderfully coconutty smelling paste, basically. And the English shave brands like DR Harris have been around forever and know what they're doing when it comes to men's grooming. Just not so much when it comes to fragrances. The shampoo bar with the conditioner is just a tremendous combination, and I've tried hundreds, and this is far away my favorite. The shower bar with the clove and cinnamon, and the coconut conditioner. Out of the shower, I brush my teeth with a great toothbrush that I got from Muji, which is a Japanese, I believe it is Japanese. Yeah, it is sort of a Japanese minimalist store. There's a couple of them in New York. And guys, I've used Sonic Brush, but I just really like this Muji toothbrush. It's really light. The bristles stand up really well. I think it gets my teeth clean the most. It was like $4. Now what I brush with, and I've done a video on this, is Marvis. This one's almost done. Amarelli licorice toothpaste from Italy. It is far and away my favorite toothpaste. It is highly concentrated, so you need very little. And if I'm traveling, I use these Lush Gorilla Perfume tooth tabs, and these sort of look like certs. And what you do is you chew them, you put them between your teeth, you chew them up, you stick a wet toothbrush in your mouth, they start to foam up, and you get a really nice cleaning with the tooth tabs. As far as mouthwashes go, guys, I've tried high-end mouthwashes from C.O. Bigelow and Marvis, and for me, Listerine's the best. I floss 2 or 3 times a day as needed. I've also used expensive deodorants and just don't see the need, so I'll either use basically Mitchum, or sometimes I'll use Brute or whatever's in the store. Right now I'm using Mitchum Gel, which is just like $4. And I think it works really great. In the summer, I sort of hit up the private areas with a Pinot talcum powder. It has a nice fougere aroma and keeps shit fresh when those humid New York summers come. And you guys know, I'm sure, you got to trim your body hair if you have it. Chicks don't want to go down on Cousin It, and because we're all adults here, we can talk like adults. When one is receiving oral sex, and I hope you all do, because if you're not, you're missing out. But when you are, it is annoying for her or him, if that's your thing, to have to stop to spit hairs out. So take care of that. It takes very little time, and you never know when shit is going to pop off. As far as my face goes, in the beginning of the day, I use this Speck Men moisturizer. They are a German company that uses the Speck plant in all of their products, and it's a great moisturizer. And then after my second shower, I'll use, I don't have it with me, but I use a Kiehl's Asahi facial toner, just a couple sprays on the face, you know, at the end of my day. And then every 2 weeks, I do use masks. And right now, I'm rotating this this Pharmacetic Rosehip and Clay face mask. You just blend a teaspoon with water, and you get this clay face mask. And then I also have been using this Catastrophe Cosmetic face mask from Lush. It has to be kept in the freezer because it's got, I mean, the refrigerator, because it's got actual blueberries in it. It's also got sea moss in it. And what else did it have? I know it's chamomile in it. And the reason the masks are important, and again, once every week or 2 weeks at the most, is because that mask is going to strip off dirt and grime that regular soap doesn't get to. In the shower, it's hard to get everything off, so I recommend you do use something like that, or a scrub every once in a while. Once every week or so, I also hit my body with the light layer of moisturizer. I've been using this Cartier one, which is Eau de Cartier moisturizer, and the body butters from Body Shop work really well as well. Put those Axe body sprays and all that bullshit away. And when it's really cold out, just on my lips, I use this Malin and Getz lip moisturizer. Works really well, but I do want to try the Tom Ford one. After that, I dress, and for my hair, I slick it back with a wide tooth Fakai comb, and I use this Pinaud Clubman hair gel. Now, this is a cheap product and a very old-fashioned product, but far and away works best for my hair, which is hard to believe because the expensive stuff from Fakai and like Bedhead just doesn't work as well for me. Aramis hair gel works pretty well. And in the evening, when I don't need it held back that much, I just want it sort of wet, I use this Pinaud Eau de Portugal hair tonic. It's got quinine in it, and it's just really there to give it a little bit of shine and hold it in place. In the evening, not much changes. I try to go to the gym and do cardio when I have time. I told you New Year's resolution to do it a lot more this year. I don't use drugs ever. I really don't drink alcohol, maybe once, twice a year on very special occasions, and it's only a glass. And I only drink really good stuff nowadays. I take a couple of valerian root pills before I go to bed and have a cup of decaffeinated tea. I stopped tanning before the Jersey Shore clowns got on television. I do get manicures probably once a month. I think it makes a big difference. Whenever I interview people, I look at their nails, which I know might be a little bit crazy. I don't do pedicures because to me that's just ODing, but feet are a big thing with a lot of people, and bad feet are fucking disgusting. I think sandals for men are an abomination, but that's just me. Flip-flops too. I mean, if you're in Saint-Tropez and want to rock Gucci flip-flops, cool. Or if you're at the pool or beach somewhere, otherwise just kill it. But for me, nothing crazy for my feet. I clip and file to get edges smooth. If I see a nail even start to discolor, I use a clear antifungal solution. And then once a month, I use this Burt's Bees coconut foot cream. And what you do with it is you put a light layer on your feet. You put some socks on right after, and when you take the socks off, your feet are really soft and it gets all the dead skin off. And if I get a pimple or blemish, I just either use Neutrogena on the spot acne treatment. I get very few these days because of, I think, my rituals, or this Dr. Gourdshell skin cream, which is just amazing. It's sort of a hard product to find, but if you have any sort of blemish or anything, or cut or bruise or scrape, put it on and it heals a lot faster. As far as an eye gel goes, I don't believe in that. I had a friend who's a model, and she told me all the models, none of them use that. It's just a way that companies make money by putting moisturizers in eye, like eye to clear dark circles under your eyes. What models do is they take preparation H and they put it in the refrigerator, and they use that to get the puffiness around the eyes done. So if I do anything, I do that, and I really don't. I also try to meditate for an hour before bed with some nice candles lit, and then read for about a half hour before I put the lights out around midnight. I'm currently reading Basic Economics by Thomas Sowell. I was reading the Artie Lang bio and the Tyson bio before that. I love bios and nonfiction. I also love books by Bret Easton Ellis and the Game of Thrones books. I read everything. True crime's sort of my thing. I did my final paper in college about the coming threat of Al Qaeda, and I've been studying the Helter Skelter Charles Manson murder since I was about 13, so 22 years now. My Facebook friends who watch this know I'm always posting facts about the cases or quotes. And something I want to write a book on one day, actually. So I do love books about Middle Eastern diplomacy and true crime and economics. I'm a libertarian, so I like stuff by Hayek and Friedman. Hayek and Friedman. I read all kinds of stuff. And that's really it, guys. I've tested a shitload of products from top houses. I'm not saying that my way is the best way for you to groom or for you to take supplements. It works for me. I'm complimented a lot. Chad White Spirit Bear also harped on this, and it's very important. If you're truly invested in having great skin, it's really not about top-of-the-line products or getting facials. It's about drinking a shitload of water. I think 2 liters a day. When I was really into my appearance and health and was at my ideal weight, I would have models, I'm not making this up, come up to me and ask me about my skin and how I got it. And that was when I was drinking a gallon of spring water a day. A gallon, I swear to God. So that's very important. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. I usually apply my cologne about 20 minutes before I leave to get it right at the heart stage. A little bit past the dry down when most fragrances start to shine. 1, 2, maybe 3 sprays. Might hit the shirt with a spray if it's something I love. I carry Altoids all day with me and always pop them. And that's it. I also carry hand sanitizer with me. I always have a condom, again, in case shit jumps off. And I always have a decant of a fragrance with me, like Jubilation 25 or Aventus or Dior Homme. And that's it. That's sort of the routine. I know it seems like a lot, and it's a lot of money to acquire all the things I'm talking about. But if you just sort of gradually get them, maybe get 1 or 2 things every week, then it just becomes about replacing what you run out of. So the initial cost is like all this stuff, probably a couple $100. But once you do it, you just gotta, refill them or re-up on them every couple of weeks, and then it becomes a lot less expensive. So again, I'm not claiming this is the end-all be-all. I'm just letting you know this is what works for me. If you guys have any questions, I'd be more than happy to help you or answer them. You can email me at maxmknow@gmail.com, and I'll see you for the next video, which should be coming up this week. I want to thank you all again so much for watching. Stay healthy, stay fresh and fly. I'm Maximilian. I must know.
Ice, women, stems, pimps, bubble, Benzes, syringes, Cartier lenses. I'm not in the game, I'm in the business. Crush, linen, ice, women, stems, pimps, bubble, Benzes, syringes, Cartier.